1051.
I'm Chris Broussard, president of the King Movement, and we want to thank you for your interest in King. King is an acronym that stands for knowledge, inspiration, and nurture through God. And the King Movement is a national Christian brotherhood that is geared toward empowering men to live for Christ outside of the church. Monday.
Shout out EmEz and tune in to the sit down.
Another example of how easy does, easy does, easy does, easy does, easy does.
Here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the Sunday Sit Down. I'm your main man, EmEz. From across from me, before I did hip hop radio, my dream was to be a sports analyst. So he's living my dream. Chris Broussard's in the building. Chris, what's up, man?
I'm great, man. How you doing?
I can't complain.
I didn't know that was your dream, man.
I mean, you can help me. No,
we'll see. I'll see what I can do.
Chris Broussard's in the building. We will be playing in a celebrity basketball game.
Can you hoop?
See,
you
must have forgot.
You've answered already.
We played last year. No, 2 years ago.
You were in it 2 years ago?
Yeah, and
I don't remember you, so you must not.
There you go. There you go. Says enough.
But I played pretty well that game.
No, you didn't. You got hurt.
No, I was MVP. He was MVP. 21.7 for 10 from the field.
Clue! Where's Clue? Clue's on my team. Clue said he was an MVP.
Clue playing again.
Here we
Y'all
go.
have your chance of redemption.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I've been playing, trying to practice.
All right.
Because I can't let Chris Broussard
I'm going to be looking for some skills this time.
Nice. Chris Broussard's in the building. It's a Sunday Sit Down. So you've been at ESPN since, what, like 2004 about?
Exactly. 2004.
How's it been with your experience with ESPN?
It's been great. You know, I started out writing for ESPN the magazine. I went there from the New York Times. I was at the Times for 6 years covering the Knicks and the Nets. But it's been, you know, it's kind of morphed from ESPN the magazine where I did feature stories on players. And now, you know, it's mainly television. So covering the NBA for the most part the whole time. But, you know, I got no complaints, man. ESPN's been great to me. And it's been a lot of fun covering the league this closely.
How is it building a relationship with NBA players? Because it seems like, especially now, players aren't really susceptible to the media. They're like closed off. You've got the Players Tribune where they go to talk to them to get their point of view. How is it now for you building relationship with NBA players?
Well, the best way initially, you know, years ago, when you do a magazine piece on a player, you spend 3-4 days with them. So you may be at home with their family. You're out to eat at restaurants with them, and so you're getting to see them a lot away from the court.
Gotcha.
And that's how you really develop the best relationships. But then as I began to do a lot of television, a lot of guys would know me. I didn't have to go up to them anymore. Hey, I'm Chris Broussard from ESPN. They would know automatically. A lot of guys would come up to me, or even now, you have a lot of these younger players grew up. Now, I've been on TV for ESPN for 12 years now, so a lot of them grew up seeing me on television. So
that's got to be a crazy feeling,
yeah. So
right?
it's a you know, now a lot basically guys know me, and then it's just a matter of, you know, being able to develop their trust.
I remember the first time I seen Chris Broussard on TV. I was like, who is this? Then a couple months later, he's on the countdown. I'm like, all right, they're giving. What story you broke? I'm like, yo, he's really in there for real.
That was probably one of my biggest was LeBron going to Miami.
That's what it was then.
Yeah.
Because after that, it was like he was everywhere.
Yeah, that did catapult me to another level, and that was working around the clock for about 2-3 straight weeks on that.
Okay, so now here's the next. See, I'm a sports guy. I want to dig. Now, how do you differentiate what stories you really want to go behind and things that you're like, I'll wait before I let this one go? Because
now you can't really wait anymore because
really, come on, don't do that.
24/7.
There's got to be information you know now that's going to happen in a week or two that you don't want to let go because it's not really solidified yet.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have it solidified, you wait. But now there's no sitting on stories for the most part. I mean, obviously longer form stories where there's a lot more in-depth reporting. But like if you know of a trade or something like that, you kind of have to get it out there early. Now, I will say this. Kevin Durant going to Golden State. I was told that Durant was thinking strongly about Golden State. That he had actually told somebody over the summer, last summer, 2015.
Wow.
That he wanted to play for the Warriors. And I was
And you
told
knew
that
this.
I was told that in November. Now, it wasn't, things can change, but this was from a good source. And he told me sit on it, hold it, because, it wasn't solidified. And it wasn't like it was going to be proven correctly right away. But then I did go on SportsCenter in December and talked about it. And, obviously it came to pass. But those are stories where you don't know for sure until the guy makes up his mind.
Right, yeah.
But I was hearing strongly that, Golden State was in his eyesight.
I'm gonna come back to the Kevin Durant thing too, but that have you said anything? You have to have had, or maybe not. Have you said anything on air on TV that's hurt a relationship with an athlete? Is there an athlete that doesn't mess with you no more because of something you might have said about him or leaked about him?
No. I mean, I've had run-ins with athletes in the past. I mean, I had a run-in with Stephon Marbury years ago, like probably 2000.
Okay.
In the year 2000, he was playing for the Nets, and we were cool. And, I ended up writing a story with a lot of teammates and people in the organization I had talked to just about how, like, they started 1-9. And Steph was leading the league in scoring. They were 1-9. He was gunning.
I remember.
And a lot of the teammates were critical of him. So I wrote that story, and he got very mad. He didn't talk to me for about 50 games. And wouldn't talk to me personally.
Now, how does that go? I'm sorry. How does that go? So when you come up into the locker room, you just...
It wasn't really like what happened was the next day, or I think they traveled. The next day was a travel day, so we didn't see him. They were out in Sacramento. And when I saw him the next game or whatever, I asked a question, and he was like, no comment. And then I did a couple other times, he said the same thing. So I was like,
got the picture.
Okay, so then I think the PR people told me, yeah, Steph's not talking to you anymore or whatever. And so I was like, yo, get him, can you have him come out and talk to me so we can hash it out one-on-one? I was like, look, it's not what I said. This is what I was just reporting what other people said. Let's hash it out. And he wouldn't do it. And so, but it really didn't hurt me because, as a Nets beat writer, you're there with the New York Daily News, the New York Post, Bergen Record, Star Ledger. And so we're all there at every practice. And Steph talks to all of us in a group. It's not like everybody talking to him one-on-one.
Gotcha.
So I would be there in a group, and I wouldn't ask a question, but I get all the quotes, and,
Gotcha.
I get all the information anyway. And I think what happened was he ended up, playing a little more team basketball, started playing well. And I didn't let the fact that he wasn't talking to me change my coverage. So I was writing positive stuff about him as he was playing well. And I don't know if eventually he saw that and figured everything was cool. But, later in the season, he started answering my questions and we talked and it was cool. But that's really the only time I've had a real run-in with the player. I have had players, because a lot of times I'll give them a heads up. If I'm going to write something that's a little bit controversial, I'll give them a heads up. They happened with a New York Knicks. I won't say who. But one of the current Knicks, I sent a text to him saying, look, I got this story coming out about such and such a thing.
Chris, don't
you
do that.
comment?
There's only
and he was like,
two or
nah.
three Knicks we care about. What are you talking about?
But anyway,
Well,
it didn't cause no beef, and we were cool. But
Absolutely.
I give them a heads up. And
Common
let them
courtesy.
know. Yeah. If it's something coming out that's going to be controversial, I'll try to give them a heads up.
Got you. Chris Broussard's in the building. Sunday sit down. It's your main man, EmEz. Let me congratulate you on the Hall of Fame.
Thank
high
you.
school.
I appreciate that.
How'd that go? How was that
It
ceremony?
went well, man. It was really good. It was a special recognition award for my high school, Holy Name High School in Cleveland, Ohio, and really great to be honored that way. It was a real something. One of my greatest awards.
What sports you played in high school?
I played football and basketball there. I played baseball through my sophomore year, but I played football and basketball all 4 years.
Chris
And
Broussard's an
yeah.
athlete, man. And I've seen it firsthand. I'm not going to just say I've seen it with my
I'm a
eyes.
little older now, though.
No,
I'm
don't
more
play me,
cerebral.
dog.
I wish
I
I
know-
was this smart of a player when I actually had athleticism.
I said that
'Cause
when I
now
graduated.
I'm smart, but I don't have any speed.
I said that at 22. I was like, if I knew I had control of my body at 18, I would kill these
been
kids.
nice, right?
Absolutely. It's the Sunday sit down. It's your main man, EmEz. Now let's go back to this Kevin Durant thing, because this right here annoys me, because KD to me was someone that was of an ilk of very very low spoken. He didn't say too much, but he just balled.
Okay.
And it seems to me that the statement he made to go into Gold State was like, I'm bigger than Oklahoma City. To me, I mean, I'm bigger than that. So let me go play with these guys.
Yeah, I don't think that had anything to do with it. I think what it boiled down to is this.
Westbrook.
No, I mean, him and Westbrook were friends. I don't know where it stands right now, but they haven't talked, obviously. But they were friends. But KD I believe, didn't like playing the way they played as a team. And a lot of that was because Westbrook dominates the ball like that. He looked at Golden State. He knew several of the players, Draymond, Andre Iguodala. He's close with those guys. He looked at the way they played, the team basketball that they played,
physical,
the lack of ego that seems to be on that team, and he thought that would be a lot more fun. And obviously, you got a great chance of winning too. So I think that's what it boiled down to. He wasn't having fun the way they played in Oklahoma City. He looked at Golden State, thought it would be a lot more fun. And that's really what it boiled down to. And obviously, he could win championship.
See, I could live with the chemistry part and want to play with fun and all that. I don't want to hear that winning part because you had them down to rights. Game 6.
They had them down.
If Clay doesn't go crazy, y'all in the finals.
Well, nah, Clay went crazy because they let him go crazy. They should have won. I give you that. But that doesn't take anything away from KD making that move. I mean, look, in 3 years when he has 2 rings,
so you going out
average 25 points a game during the regular season, might have a finals MVP or 2. Nobody's going to be killing him. Nobody's going to be killing him. They're going to be praising him just like they praised LeBron. Remember all the heat LeBron caught when he went to Miami? When he finally won it, was anybody like, oh, he got the best team, he playing with Wade? No,
that was a little
they
different
just praised him. How is it different?
Because Wade was already on the decline.
Oh, man, come on. Wade was like 30 years old. If that.
When Bron got
He's 34 now. That was 6 years ago. He's 28 years old.
When Bron got there, it was no question it was Bron's team. When he got to Miami.
There was question. LeBron was the best.
That's why he didn't win it, because he didn't give it up to him the first year.
LeBron was the best player.
Okay, all right.
But Wade was the leader. In fact, people will tell you Wade was the leader all 4 years.
So now in this Golden State situation, you think Curry's going to take less shots to give to Durant? Who's the better player?
I think that...
And then Clay...
We'll have to see who's... Well, clearly Durant and Steph are the 2 best players.
Absolutely.
We'll see this year who's better. A year ago or a year and a half ago, I would have said Durant is a better player. We'll have to see. I mean, he's a better rebounder. He's long. They're both. I think he's a slightly better defender.
He's a way better defender than Clay.
He's a good defender.
We've seen Kyrie cut him up.
Kyrie cuts everybody up.
Yeah, Kyrie,
but he's a better defender than Steph. But I think Durant will probably end up being their leading scorer. I think he'll average around 25, Steph around 23.
Really?
And Clay around 19 or 20.
I'm the point guard. I got the ball. And he shoots from anywhere. You still think he's going to...
I think so. I mean, I could be wrong.
If I pass it, I'm not going to get it back again?
Well, but they not even thinking that way. They're not thinking in terms of, I got to be the leading scorer. Steph's going to get his. Now, maybe he will be the leading scorer. I'm not sure. You're right. The fact that he shoots the 3 so well is a great advantage. He's ridiculous. But, I think we'll see this year who's kind of the main guy on the team. But the bottom line is they all going to get theirs. But it's going to have to work out the kinks. Yeah, they're going to have to work out
Chris
the kinks.
Broussard's in the building. This is Sunday Sit Down. It's your main man, EmEz. You play fantasy football?
No.
Fantasy basketball?
No.
None of that?
No.
Why? Is it because of your religious background?
No,
gambling?
No. It has nothing to do with that. I played fantasy football once way back in 1994. Were you even born?
See, I was born in 83.
1994, it was a much different game back then. But it just, I follow it obviously because I cover. I'm a sports writer. I just don't need that taking up my extra time.
Got you. What's in your iPod? What do you listen to hip-hop wise? I know we did all
One
the
of
sports.
my boys here, I got him in my iPod named Reflect, man.
He got bars?
He got bars.
Listen, I'm not going to even look over there.
Hold on.
I'm not going to look over there. If he's got bars, bring him to the mic. I'll put a beat on right now.
You right? You got bars?
Hey.
He conscious too.
Come on,
Yo,
Chris.
he conscious. He ain't kicking silliness.
I don't want. I mean,
He
listen,
conscious.
Bring it over.
What better time to be conscious than right now?
Let's go.
All right, this is my man. I got him in my iPod. Give him a dope beat though. You gotta give him a dope beat.
All right. You want a hard beat? What you want?
I see boys dying over corners they don't own. The property belongs to Jewish unknown. About how they behave. Fingers is pulling triggers before they learn how to shave. So I'm up early morning jogging by the graves. Checking my posts, counting the days. Eyes to the skies and my ears to the ground. The word is, ain't no more good black men around. All lies. Did Lazarus not rise? Shout outs to the Christ and my sisters not to cry. We right here in every city in your area. This is homicide to the stereotypes of America. Yeah, no Tylenol for the pain. Yeah, no umbrella for the rain. We have witnessed the innocent being slain. Evidence detained and justice never came. My pops gave this country 25 years. Blood, sweat, and tears, I salute him, yeah. But when he changed clothes, he can get the same hoes that Sterling Cass still got when cops let the things blow. Yeah, still deflecting the hatred, standing as patriots. The anthem ain't sounds was sacred, but still, yeah. God is the greatest, we love and the racist. Forgiveness gonna shatter the matrix, yeah. We overcome evil with good, so when they shovel in the hood, God's power is understood. Yeah, freedom of the poor.
There we go, yeah! I see you! Tell him your name one more time, G!
Yo, reflect.
Reflect in the building, appreciate you. Alright? Bars on the Sunday sit down.
Hey, man, I got his back.
Absolutely.
Addressing the situations.
Nice. Chris, thank you for coming by. What did I say?
One more question.
Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah.
Is he worth the trouble?
Well,
see, I'm not going to ask you the black question. We know how. Is he worth the trouble?
I mean, right now he coming off the bench.
And
you know,
your backup
he's not playing.
Your backup is getting in more interviews than your starter. Is he worth the issue?
Yeah. I mean, look, you starting Blaine Gabbert, so I think Kaepernick should be starting pretty soon. You know, Chip Kelly keeps saying he's not healthy enough, but I think they need to start playing him because Blaine Gabbert obviously is struggling.
He's not making it happen.
Nah, so I'm going to say that. But I'll say this. I think that enhances how much courage it took for Kaepernick to do what he did because they could have cut him. To
Absolutely,
your point,
yes.
He's not what he was 3 years ago where he was a button superstar. They could have cut him and nobody would have thought twice.
Nope.
They would have said, well, he didn't get along with his teammates, which was reported last year. They would have said he's not as good as he used to be, doesn't start, and that would have been the end of it. Mm-hmm. So for him to do it in that situation, I salute him. But I hope he gets out on the field because I want to see what he can do. I mean, last year was a bad year for him, but what he did before that, you know, he looked like a good quarterback.
And his skills looked like it would fit Chip's scheme.
Which is one reason you wonder, man, he ain't even getting it done in Chip Kelly's scheme.
That's crazy.
You would think it would be perfect for him, but I want to see what he can do. But, you know, look, shout out to the 49ers for not cutting him. And their CEO, Jed York, has donated money toward trying to, you know, find solutions toward this problem. So they've actually backed Colin Kaepernick. So I give them some credit for that. But I do want to see him on the field.
Dope. Okay. I got two more questions. I want to know who you think is going to win the Super Bowl and who's going to be in the NBA Finals. Chris Broussard and ESPN, talk to me.
Super Bowl, I'm going to say New England gets there.
Come on, bro.
I'm going to say New England, although Denver looks good.
That's my pick.
With the rookie quarterback, I'm going to go with New England. NFC is tough.
Talk to me. I'm a Giants fan, just if that matters.
Well, no, they not one of those.
Damn, bro!
Of the several in my mind, Giants were. That's hard to pick. I mean, I don't think Carolina's not looking that great. Packers aren't looking great. Arizona. See, you know what? I might stick with Seattle. Haven't looked great so far, but I think I'm gonna go with Seattle. Rematch.
I can't hate
a couple years ago.
I won't hate on Seattle.
New England, Seattle.
Finals, NBA.
That's easy.
Golden State, Cleveland.
Yeah, it's Golden State. Now, this is the one thing that gives me pause in saying Golden State, Cleveland. I believe, check me, I may be wrong, but I don't think so. I believe this would be the first time in NBA history that two teams have met for 3 straight years in the NBA Finals.
Oh, wow.
Bird Magic never did it. Bill Russell, I guess the opponent was changing, every few years for them. So that's never happened before. Common sense would say, man, somebody gonna get up in there and maybe San Antonio, but I think I'm gonna go with Golden State over Cleveland. But I give Cleveland a great shot. I think LeBron can, he might be able to get one more.
He knows.
Who are you thinking, Knicks?
No.
Shout out to the Knicks. They had a nice offseason. I like the signings. I'm not convinced they're going to make the playoffs. I'll pick them to make the playoffs.
I was just coming. They could at least
Hold on. In the East, from 2 to 12 is very little difference. 2 to 12 is very little difference. Look at all you got Indiana, you got Toronto, you got Chicago, you got Boston, you got Atlanta, you got Detroit, you got Charlotte.
Atlanta, Chicago, and Charlotte, I'm not hearing.
Atlanta's going to be pretty good. They got a great coach and Dwight Howard. See, for dudes like you, Dwight got something for you. All right? I'm just telling you.
Porzingis?
He still can be 18 and 12.
Porzingis?
I want to see. I have to see how it works because I hope D Rose can return to perennial All-Star caliber.
We got a shot, Chris.
But I want a shot at what?
The playoffs.
Oh yeah, no.
Ain't nobody talking about finals.
I'm picking you to make the playoffs.
All right, cool.
I'm just saying I won't be shocked if they finish in the lottery. That's all I'm saying. Because the East is that tight. The best race in the NBA is going to be what other 7 teams make the playoffs in the East outside of Cleveland. They only got one great team, but they got about 11 or 12 pretty good ones.
I'm not a Knicks fan. My team is nowhere near
is the Bulls.
I was a Bulls fan.
They gonna make the play.
After Jordan left, I had to become a homer, so I went to the Nets.
Oh wow.
Yeah. See.
Next subject. The Nets, man.
All right, we're gonna end it on that. We're like, trying to play. Damn.
I'll see you on October 29th.
Okay.
Work on your J. Work on your handle. Because I ain't opposed to picking a pocket here or there. All right. So work on your handle. Work on your J. And, we'll get it done. 2 p.m. Westchester County Center. Everybody come out and see EmEz hoop. DJ Clue hoop.
Clue! Listen, Clue!
Who
pass the ball,
I just talked with Tretch. I think Tretch talking about coming.
Jersey, come on, man.
People.
Listen, I got to win. Because, listen.
Love and hip-hop. People going to be there.
What you guys don't understand is Chris likes to stack the hand.
No, what?
It was a whole bunch of athletes on his side, and it was me and a bunch of DJs in the club last night. How I'm supposed to win?
Yo, your boy Ahmed set that up. Your boy Ahmed was like, my team power is the bomb. Yo, get your ex-NBA players. You can have all them.
He told you that?
I got team power, yeah. He's like, I got Irv Gotti, I got Jada Kidd.
Nah, man, I don't even talk to the interviews. I'm sorry, man.
I got all, he was like,
he stole Wale. He stole Wale. He stole Wale.
Wale wasn't a factor. You could have had Wale. Wale wasn't a factor. Shout out to Wale. I love you, brother, but you wasn't a factor. Yo. And then you had a ringer. Somebody, DJ Clue, brought a ringer.
The white boy.
No, it was a brother. He was
light skin though.
He was a little light. Yes. See, y'all bringing in young 20-year-old college players, and we still put it on y'all.
I took 3 shots, and the one shot I took. What's the guy from the Knicks that got blocked by Pippen, Horace Grant?
Charles Smith.
He put it in because you know I was a Bulls fan, right? Because you watched why he blocked me.
That's for all that criticism you was laying on him when he wasn't around.
Yes,
you
right.
killing Charles Smith when he ain't around, so we had to show
Pippen, Rodman, Jordan, no shot. Listen, Chris, thank you so much, bro. I enjoyed it. Man. It was a great time. Anything you want to tell my listeners before we end the interview?
Man, I would just say come on out October 29th, Saturday afternoon, 2 p.m., Westchester County Center to the celebrity game. The King Movement, it's a movement geared towards strengthening men, man. We trying to help men and boys be better husbands, fathers, leaders, citizens, and role models. Support that. Some of the money going to the Boys and Girls Club as well. So just come out, have a good time. Going to be a dunk contest at halftime. Some dope dunkers, though. I forgot where they from, but it's going to be sharp. It's going to be sharp.
Dope.
So come out.
Chris, thank you for coming by. It's the Sunday Sit Down. It's your main man, EmEz.
Go Knicks. I mean that.
Shout out EmEz and tune in to the Sit Down.
Another example of how easy does.
Power 105.1.